What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. Really want to get this FRS finished up, but I want to wait at least 12-ish more hours before we wet sand the primer off these wide body panels. So in the meantime, I went ahead and opened up a few packages we had laying around, and to be completely honest, I thought we had way more parts in than this. This is all we have in so far. I think more stuff is going to show up later today, but we are starting to get parts in for the 2.5 SuSTi engine build, which is exciting. We really need the pistons in like as soon as possible so we can get the block dropped off and get the block bored, because that's the longest process. Looking like 2 or 3 months out on just the boring and the engine machine work alone. So I really want to get that dropped off. Either way, today we are pulling apart the 2.5 for SuSTi, taking it all the way apart, completely down to a bare block, bare crank, bare everything. Figure out what actually happened to that 2.5, because I'm pretty sure it was a ringland failure, but I'm excited to see. And then as soon as the pistons show up, we can go ahead, get the block and the pistons and the crank and some other parts dropped off at the machine shop and get the machining work process started. So let's get this thing pulled out of storage, tear into it, and see what we got going on. All right, we got the engine up on the stand. Kind of forgot this thing had some aftermarket, looks like an eBay setup of headers and up pipe combo. Kind of weird how you cannot unbolt the up pipe. As you can see, all one piece all the way down to the headers. But regardless, let's start digging into this thing, pull off everything on the front, crank pulley, timing covers, all the timing components. Then we're gonna go ahead and pop the heads off. And maybe once we get the heads off, we can see exactly what happened with this thing. Started smoking a ton. I know the turbo was bad on the car that this thing came out of, but they also said it had a ringland failure as well. So let's dig into it and see what we got. All right, let's see if these cam bolts are stuck like they always are. Hopefully we can get them off. Dang, the belt is slipping on the cam gear itself. So I need to clamp the belt onto the gear so that does not happen, because I don't have the Subaru cam gear holder tool yet. All right, we got one off so far. There's 2, there's 3, and this one was slipping earlier. And there's 4. Beautiful. All right, timing belt, all the timing belt components are gonna come off. Cam gears can come off, inner timing covers off, exhaust manifold off, and then we move on to the heads. All right, from here, we're gonna go ahead and deal with the passenger side head. Valve cover comes off, cams come off. There's a line here we gotta pop off. Remove the head bolts, and this thing should come off. Everything on the passenger side so far looks pretty healthy.